Well, the middle school years are not easy ones.
That's for any kid, but then imagine going through those years with an additional challenge, like living with Asperger syndrome, a developmental disorder related to autism. A Plymouth Middle School student is sharing that experience so that others like him don't feel so alone. To meet Armond Isaak
Senior angle?
is to meet an intelligent, sociable, and self-aware young man who knows more about himself at age 14 than many adults. It wasn't always that way.
Before, it was kind of like not knowing what to say to anyone. That was probably the biggest challenge.
Diagnosed with Asperger's syndrome at age 8, Armond often felt invisible and unable to connect with others, especially in large group settings.
I can't go to the party, Armand said.
Turning to books to learn more about Asperger's, Armond found material written by adults.
Every book I saw was by doctor something, or PhD and stuff like that. Nothing that related to kids, that was simple enough, that was bright color, that put him into interest.
So Armond wrote his own story.
Worst of all, I feel invisible at parties because I can't think of anything else to say.
Teaming up with children's author and illustrator Nancy Carlson, the two put together a book.
Armand Goes to a Party, a book about Asperger's and friendship.
The story is a triumphant one about a boy who learns a coping technique to help him enjoy social settings.
He was proud of himself. He was a good friend. I'm glad I was here too, Armand said.
School counselor Debbie Dragsess says she's seen the growth in Armond firsthand in the 2 years since he transferred to Plymouth Middle School.
He was able to come so far himself with writing a book about his own experiences. It's not easy to put yourself on display and say what's hard about life, but then to have a book that's trying to help other kids.
For an 8th grader who once felt so alone, there's now a book so others like him don't have to feel that way.
I just want kids to know that they're not one in a billion.
If you would like to meet authors Armond Isaak and Nancy Carlson, they are signing books this Saturday afternoon at Wild Rumpus in Minneapolis. That event goes from 1 until 3 on Saturday.
Right.